So, dear students, today in this class we'll be learning about stress. This is part of your um, Unit 3. So, like basically, we will be learning about stress and the stressor. So, this is just the syllabus. I'll not go through. I'll just go to move to the topic stress and stressor, the first topic. So, like basically, what is stress? Stress is the like body's natural response to any demand or challenges, whether it is positive or negative. It can be both positive and negative as well. So, positive is like getting a promotion. When you get promotion at that time, also we face stress. And the negative is like suppose someone is losing a job. It can be like physical, mental, emotional, and of course, when individual perceive that they cannot cope up the demand of the situation. Stress is like stressor responses, like the body reacts to stress mm, through the flight and fight responses. The next class will be learning about the fight and flight responses. Today, this class will be only about learning about the stress and stressors. Next class, we'll be learning about the fight and flight response. So, and moving forward, like what are the stressors, like what that affects our, like how we get stressed, what are the stressors, like we have to talk about the definition of stressor. Is like a stressor is anything that triggers a stress response. It can be an event, situation, or even a thought that creates demand on individuals' resources. So, like um, about types of stress, is like it can be physical stressor, like physical injury, illness, or lack of sleep. And suppose it can be like a psychological stressor also, like work related pressure, relationship conflict if you have conflict in your relationship, or personal challenges. And again, it can be from environmental stresses also there, like suppose the noises, the pollution, or extreme weather conditions. Or if it's too hot or if it's too cold, so we cannot go like work. It's not normal. We cannot work normally. Suppose if I have to give one example, like a person who loses their job may experience psychological stress from worrying about financial security. That is psychological stress, and physical stress from the impact of poor sleep. So that is a physical stressor. Now moving forward, I'll be talking about a little bit of the types of. So there are three different types of stress, three types of stress. So like talking about the acute stress, first one is acute stress, second one is chronic stress, and the third one is acute stress. So now talking about acute stress, acute stress is like short-term stress that occurs in response to a specific event. For example, like feeling stress before a job interview or a public speaking event. Example, like feeling stress before a job interview. I just said that. And then effects like increased heart rate, and like, we can be like shallow breathing also. So, like our palms can be sweaty and heighten our alertness and all these things. And moving forward, second type of stress is like chronic stress. Like it is a long-term stress that persistent over an extended period, often due to ongoing problems and like different situations. If I have to give example, like dealing with a chronic illness or ongoing workplace pressure, uh, like effects are like fatigue, irritability, and lots of youngsters, lots of work professional, they have this sleep disturbance these days, and it can lead to mental health issues like anxiety and depression. And moving forward, the third type of stress is like eustress. It's like it's positive stress that motivates and enhance the performance of an individual. Like, example is like preparing for a challenging challenges like running a marathon or organizing an event, important event, and effects like increased focused energy and productivity. And if you have to talk about stressor in different area, it can be like number one will be workplace stressor, number two will be social stressor, and number three will be financial stressor, number four will be like health related stressor. So like number one, as I said, work related stress, like suppose we have deadline, high workload, and conflict with colleagues or bosses. And number two, social stressor is like conflict with our friends, family or partner, or social expectation or isolation. Like effects of social stress are like feeling of loneliness, low self-esteem, and emotional strain. The third one is financial stressor is like, if I have to give example, is like debt, financial insecurity, or living paycheck to paycheck. And then the effects will be like anxiety. It can lead to anxiety, depression, and constant worrying. That fourth one, high health related stressor is like, if I have to give example, is like a chronic illness, health diagnosis, or caregiving for a loved one. These effects will be like increased vulnerability to mental health issues, fatigue, and physical health decline. Then moving forward, the physical and mental health effect of stress is like it can be both short term and long term as well. So short term effects are like increased heart rate, faster breathing, and if blood. We can like have high blood pressure also, and if you talk about the long term effects, like chronic stress can weaken the immune system, leading it can lead to more frequent illness, and then and again like mental health issues such as anxiety, depression, and it can be like burnout also. And like again cardiovascular problems like high blood pressure or heart rate, heart diseases and all. Suppose for example a student is facing constant stress from academic pressure, might experience sleep disturbance and anxiety eventually, and will be leading to poor academic performance or burnout. So next class we will be learning about other topics like flight and flight response. So thank you so much.